Hello and welcome to Watchdog Wargaming. So this is part 4 of my Boltactionkorea supplement review of Warlord Games' Chinese range of miniatures, and this one is the Chinese People's Army SMG Assault Squad. The Chinese People's Volunteer Army learned hard lessons during the war with the Japanese and their civil war with the nationalist Chinese regarding assaults with submachine guns. In a Chinese volunteer army rifle company, they had 2 SMG squads that were attached to the company headquarters. These could provide firepower when needed. They also were the scouts that provided the security for the actual headquarter element, and also led the company in an attack assault, and also could be split down to other squads if needed. There was a mixture of weapons within the SMGs within the assault squad, and that could be anything from the PPSH-41 or the lookalike Chinese Type 50, which is the licensed copy of the PPSH-41. That could be armed with the 71 round drum magazine or the 35 round box magazine. They even had stain guns as well, so it was, but also carried a large amount of hand grenades. So not only do you have the firepower from the submachine guns, but also the hand grenades as well to help out with assaults. So going to look at the figures now. So again, Warlord Games Korea supplement Chinese army figures, and this is the recently released assault squad. It's 9 metal infantry figures. There's not one that can be used there's not one specific one for an NCO, but there is, as you'll see, there is one type with he's got his hand raised, look like he's stopping them, and that's the one that I would use as the NCO. Let's have a look at the figures. Okay, let's have a look at the Korean War Chinese People's Volunteer Army SMG squad. This arrived from Warlord Games. As you can see, it's in a blister pack this time, not in the normal cardboard box. And there's the contents of it. So let's open it up and have a look. Okay, out of camera shot, I've opened up the blister pack, and as I normally do, let's start with the Warlord Games pack of bingo. So today we have got Stu. So cheers, Stu, much appreciated. So the pack has the, like I says, it's 9 28mm metal figures. It comes with the plastic bases as normal, so let's just put those to one side. As I said, quickly looking at the pack, there's 9 figures in there. There's one not necessarily I would use as the NCO, but there is one that's actually in a crouching position with his arm up. It's looking like being very tactical, and look like he's saying stop or whoa or on me. So let's have a look at that figure first to start off with. So let's get the camera into focus. So again, this one's got the winter cap on, the 3rd winter cap with the ears. It's the Yashanka type of figure. He has got the 35, so PPSH, but it's actually got the 35 round magazine compared to the other 71 drum magazine. Yeah, he's got a so that's probably a blanket roll above over his shoulder as well. As well as his satchel, he's also got this other satchel on there as well. I'm just looking for the typical round magazine holder that's or another form of magazine type webbing. I presume that's what they're using on that one. Yeah, and this figure's also got sort of, it's the light summer tunic and trousers, and he's got puttees on as well as boots. Okay, so this is like I said, this is probably the one that I would use as an NCO. Moving on to the next chappie. Okay, so he's got a bit of a having a bit of a wonky moment there, but this one's armed with the PPSH with the drum magazine, and that actually looks like from pictures I've seen, that's the drum magazine sort of webbing. Again, he's got armed with his bedroll, another satchel, and he's also armed with grenade as well. So, like I said, they on the attack also had the firepower from the SMGs, but the actual hand grenades keep the the defenders' head down. This comes with the Mao soft cap, the tunic and trousers, and again he's got puttees on as well. And again, they've all got this powder on it, which is part of the casting process. So before you go to paint these, just make sure you give them a quick scrub in a lukewarm water and just to take off that powder. Right, going on to the next one. Let's get them in camera. There we are, that's better. So PPSH again with the 35 round box magazine, soft cap or the Mao cap. This one's not wearing puttees, it just looks like he's just wearing his boots or trainers. He's got the over the shoulder bedroll and a satchel, two satchels. Two satchels. No, it's just the end of the bedroll. Okay, another SMG gunner, same PPSH, same jacket, same trousers. None of these sculpts are similar, so that which is good, but they're all carrying this similar type of weapons. I think what's different is just the magazines on them and whether they're wearing the Ushanka furry cap or the Mao cloth cap. So these will paint up nice once I've started on them. So once I've finished with these series of these videos on all the figures, it'll be time for me to get down and paint them. So again, another SMG assault gunner. He's got that's the round magazine webbing. He's got his bedroll or his food roll and satchel over there as well, and he's got the 71 round mag for his PPSH, and he's in a kneeling firing position. Okay, let's get him into focus. Another gunner, furry cap. Yeah, so he's got the magazine webbing, satchel, and his bedroll, which also had his food wrapped in it as well. No puttees on this one, just normal boots or trainers. Oh, there we are. Another drum mag. And this PPSH. Got a satchel, two satchels. His bedroll tied off down there. So a soft Mao cap, and he's wearing boots. One thing I've still got to find out is that none of these have got either fighting knives or bayonets on them, especially. So that's something I need to look into. I presume that they would carry some form of fighting knife tucked away in their webbing. Okay, PPSH. 35 mag, round mag. Okay, so this one's got the magazine is actually definitely for carrying the straight magazines. You can see the actual ridges on it, and it's got another satchel underneath, and then his bedroll. But this one's got puttees on, and he's got the furry cap. And finally, this is our last one. So it's in a running pose, soft Mao cap, PPH with the round drum and the round webbing. The bedroll over the top, overlying satchel. Running in no putties on this one, just trainers or boots type. And there we are. So thank you for joining me for the review of Boltaction's Chinese Volunteer Army Assault Squad, or SMG Assault Squad. The next thing that I'll be looking at in this series is their Mongolian cavalry. There we are. See if I can zoom that in, and that will be our next review. So if you'd like to join me next time for a review of this, it'd be much appreciated. So thank you very much for joining me. Much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. And thanks to everybody who joined me recently. It's much appreciated. So you lot take care, and I will catch up with you very, very soon. Bye for now.
Squad morale restored.